Nina's here. Steve's here. Welcome. Sarita, Bruce, Deborah, good to see you. Great to see you, Bruce. Great to see you, Mary.
Great to be seen. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, honey. Yolanta's here. Good to see you. She's from Poland. Cheryl Clow from Lancaster, California is here. Good to see you. Good morning, Pamela. Great to see you. Here comes Ray.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Maddie's here. Hey, honey. Good to see you. Glad you're here, Tina. Johnny. Tina, send me a message and I'll send you a link for the time management class that you were asking about.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. I'm so glad to see you here.
Thank you so much.
Yay. All right. You guys ready to get going? We're going to go live here and we're going to have a great time. So let me click on this and we'll get going live. And there we go. Yesterday was a lot of fun singing happy birthday to Coach Jenny and Coach Paul during our training. So again, happy birthday to you.
Recording in progress.
All right. Welcome everybody to My AI Live. Today is Friday, May 17th. My AI Live, we get together every Monday through Friday, and we're helping you learn about the My AI system. We're helping you become a master at social media and really getting traction in your business. So if you go into the official corporate Nowsite group, you're going to start seeing some people who have been posting some stats, some differences of, oh my gosh, this is what's happening. And that's because they're following the things that we're teaching here. So you definitely want to make sure that you are coming here as much as possible. And remember, consistency is everything, right? Like if you eat a Snickers bar one day and celery the next day and pizza the next day and turnips the next day, you're not going to get too far, right? Your social media actually is the exact same thing. You know, you have to work through it every single day or most days, okay? Doesn't mean you can't ever take a day off, but remember, the more active you are on social media, doing the things that we're teaching, the more results you're going to get. And again, you start just creating these amazing relationships, loving on people like Coach Jenny does here. And you're always going to have people. And when they're not ready, you just keep loving on them, just like Coach Jenny does. And you just keep doing it and keep doing it. And then people sign up and they keep coming back. And it works really, really great. We've been doing this for years. So again, consistency is everything, right? So first of all, if you are brand new, please put a 1 in the chat for me, a number 1 in the chat so I know that you're new. If you've been here before, you see all those 7s that are in there already, start putting some 7s in there for me. If you've been here before and you have learned some great things, put some 7s in there. I'll tell you, I'm not much of a gambler, but when I see those 7s, it kind of makes me want to go to Vegas. I think I'm going to win. Lots of 7s. All right. So let's get started. Today's Friday. And what we do on Friday a lot of times is Celebration Friday. It doesn't start with an S or an F, I know, but hashtag Celebration Friday. We celebrate wins on Friday. So as a community for years, Coach Jenny, Coach Paul, a whole group of us that came over here from Contact Mapping, we celebrate wins on Fridays. And the reason for that is it's based on the gap and the gain, okay? The gap and the gain where as entrepreneurs, we're normally very driven people. Bruce, I think you're probably driven, you and Tina, just like I am, right? We're driven to get what are the results we want. But here's the big problem. We have learned that when as entrepreneurs have a high level, can end up with a high level of depression and anxiety. And so research shows that entrepreneurs suffer from these a lot. Now, a lot of that, I believe, is attributed to the gap and the gain. Because we get to something and we're so forward focused on we're going to get to this thing that we never take the time to look and celebrate what we've just done. Ever hit a goal and be like, all right, I got that. And now immediately now I'm off to the next thing. And we don't take the time to relish it. We don't take the time to really sit in what we've done and be like, wow, look what I've accomplished. Let's go celebrate. Like Nina, next thing we got to just go celebrate, right? We're going to go to Queenstown or something. We'll just celebrate together, right? It's those celebrations that change everything. Now, it doesn't have to be a big dramatic deal, But if you're not celebrating your wins and you're always focused on what you don't have, the danger is you could start losing confidence if it's taking a while to get to the next thing. So we go and look backwards at what we've accomplished. Now, that can be through testimonials, that could be through celebrating wins of the week, however you want to do that. One piece of housekeeping that I do need to, that I forgot that I need to talk about real quick. Justin will be at ANMP speaking this in Dallas, Texas, and that will be May 30th, 1st, and the 2nd. The whole Nowsite team, I believe, is going to be there. I'm going to be there. Adrian's going to be there. Tom's going to be there. So if you are going to ANMP this year, that's the Association of Network Marketing Professionals event in Dallas, Texas, please send me a Facebook message. And so I can coordinate to get some time with you and meet you in person. All right, let me go ahead and show you where you're going to find your replay and where you can find me. So this is the official corporate Nowsite group. This is where you're going to find all of the replays. You're going to find all of this. And look at this. Look at these stats. They grew by 400%, and then they grew by 2,800%. That is incredible growth. So if you do the work, this is what's going to happen. All right. If you're going to look for me, I'm right here. You can find me at facebook.com/eTransformsYou. I know there was a couple people yesterday who asked about the time management class, and I did not get your name. So if that was you, please send me a Facebook message and I'll send that over to you. Canva class is in with that also, that you can get that. So if you if you wanted that, please make sure you message me so I can get this link to you. All right. And that's where you find me at in there. If you're going to share your post, that's where you're going to share it at. All right. So let's get started. We know there's 3 things that we do, right? And we post on social media, we comment on other people's posts, and we start conversations. How do we incorporate wins into that today? So for those of you who have your own communities and you have your own groups, asking everybody to post their wins on Friday will keep up encouragement. That's one thing that you can do. Posting wins and telling people that you're willing to help them also with those same kinds of wins on your own Facebook works really well as well. So let's just do a basic kind of overview of some of the things that we should be doing every single day with the Nowsite program and how you're going to incorporate that into here. So post on social media. We know we do that every day, right? Nina's got an incredible following, but not every single person on her pages, her Instagram or her Facebook, is going to see when she makes a post, right? They're not all going to see it. Some people are not on. The algorithm's going to do what it does, and not every person's going to see. So the other thing that Nina's going to do, besides making her posts on social media, whether it be Instagram or Facebook, she's also going to go and comment on other people's posts, because this is a fabulous way of starting conversations. Now, let me be clear. When we are on Facebook making our own posts, we may not have the traction that we want at the very beginning, okay? And if we don't, that's okay. There's things that we can do for our algorithm, like this right here. We can do short posts, we can do short texts, we can do these kinds of things that will start conversations. But one of the best ways to start conversations is actually going out to the newsfeed and making comments on other people's posts. Like this one. This is hilarious. Did you really just write that? You did.
I did.
You did. That is funny. All right. Keeping going. Find something that interests you, like this post right here. I would absolutely comment on this post. This is so sweet. This is Christopher and his daughter, and we call him Shane. He loves his daughter. Like his daughter is his world. And so I would definitely comment on a post like that and start a conversation. This is a great conversation starter. And making food, people comment on food a lot, especially for guys like this one. This is Alan. He's one of the top people in his company. And for those who wondered, yes, I cook sometimes. That's hilarious. Now, I would have asked the question afterwards, what do you cook? If I was going to make the post myself. but you can actually make a lot of comments on here. You'll get a lot of traction from that. Same thing. Same thing. Jennifer, you look amazing. She is so beautiful. Love her so much. So lots of great ways to be starting conversations. Now, how do you decide if you really want to start a conversation with somebody? This is how you're going to do it. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, like when you get all the likes and everything else. How do you know that you want to start a conversation with somebody? You're going to come over, you're going to find somebody. Let's see if we can find somebody. Let's do this one. I'm going to click on her name right here, and then I'm going to come over to her social media and say, look, is there anything here that I resonate with? Does it look like somebody I would want to have a conversation with anyways? Okay. Looks like she has a great family. Looks like there was a graduation at some point. And for some of you here, you know this woman. Love her dearly. So studied at the Institute of Holistic Health, Paralegal Institute, Colorado University. It looks like she is into learning. Let's look into this. If she's posting Steve Harvey, probably has some personal development and other things with her. Okay. Perfect. This very well might be somebody I want to have a conversation with. Now, I do know Carolyn, but if I didn't, I would actually start going and making comments on her post. So when we say to comment on other people's posts, we don't necessarily mean to comment only on the post that's on the newsfeed. You can go and find out if it's somebody that you would want to have a conversation with, and then start commenting on their posts, especially if they're active on Facebook. Now, here's the one thing. If you go over to somebody's Facebook, I'm going to show you one other thing in this real quick. If you come over here to Facebook and you go to your friends, remember what Eric Cory said? It was so funny. He taught this right after I did. And I was like with birthdays, go in, remember, messaging people for birthdays, but then go to all friends and then come down here. And if you find people that are on here that you're like, I don't really remember why I'm friends with this person, go and see if it's somebody that, let's see if I can find, I'm going to scroll down. The further you scroll down, the less interaction they have with you and you have with them. So let's do this. Okay, let's go see Mark. That's an interesting cover page. Looks like he is looks like he's active as of the 15th, 2 days ago. That's one thing that you're going to always look for. Are they active? And if they are, again, look at these things. Now let's make a comment on somebody's post. Ever woke up feeling like today's the day to shoot your shot? Okay. I am actually not going to read the entire thing for the sake of time. I'm just going to show you how to do this. So we're going to come over here. We're going to comment on other people's posts. We're going to paste the text. I don't know what I want the comment to be about, so I'm going to leave it blank. Okay. I'm going to hit generate. The AI is going to make the comment for me. Now, what if I don't like the original comment? You're so bright. I'm hitting the gym to finally start that workout routine I've been putting off. What about you? Okay. That's actually not half bad. But I could also change the tone of it. I could make it more friendly, more professional, more persuasive, more humorous, more excited. I'm going to make it more friendly. Let's just say I want to make it a little bit more friendly. I could also put in more casual. Now look at this. It put questions in for me. Remember what I said about starting comments and starting conversations? That is exactly what you want to do. And the AI has learned enough about me to do that. What the heck? I'm going to copy this. Too many Facebook pages open, apparently. All right. And now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to love the page. And then I'm going to, I miss you. I haven't talked to him in a long time. So I want to see how him and his wife and his family are doing. And so I've asked questions here. Okay. So the key to making comments on people's posts is, number one, Go and see if it's somebody that you would want to have a conversation with anyways. 2, make the comments, but always ask a question so you get a comment back, because what ends up happening is if you don't do that, they're not trained in conversations. They'll just put a heart or a like or whatever, and the conversation's ended, and the conversation's then on one side and you're trying to re-engage it again. Always ask a question, okay? Do this for at least 10 people every single day. If you do this for 10 people every single day off of your Facebook list, and you make a post, you will see your algorithm changing and you'll see a lot more activity on your posts. First, because you're creating curiosity with these people and they may come see your post. 2, because Facebook's going to see you as active and change that algorithm as well. This is all from Ray Higdon, who teaches this in his network marketing classes. All right. Let's go ahead and have a free day of posts. So we're going to make a post today. Let's go make our post right now. We're going to take 5 minutes and do posts. We're going to have time for questions and things like that. Celebrate a win. If you don't have anything else, celebrate a win. If you don't feel like you have a win, you woke up today. You have a win. You have a win right there. You belong to a community that loves you. You have a win. I believe in you. You have a win. And if all else fails, make a surprise me post. Let's see some of your guys's social media when we get back, though. I would love to just go ahead and go through some of your guys's posts in your guys's platforms if you'd love that. So let's go ahead. We're going to take 5 minutes. We'll put 5 minutes on the timer and then we'll be right back. All right, everybody. How did that go? Everybody get some posts done? At least one. Let's put in the chat how many posts we got done. And we're going to go over to Diane for questions. And I want to answer, if you've got questions, please raise your digital hand. If you'd like to, I would love to showcase a couple of your posts today if we have time. So raise your digital hand for that also. Let's go over to Diane first for comments. And then let's put, as soon as you get some posts done, put in the chat how many posts you did get done. Hi, Diane. Oh, you're muted.
I tried to do a memo post yesterday and it didn't work.
You try to do what
I have
post?
to do
You try to do what post?
it's called memo, isn't it?
Oh, hold on.
The MIMO.
Make it my own.
Make it
Okay.
my
Got it. All right. Let's look at this. So give me 1 second. All right.
and
I'm
I'm
gonna-
busy on another one.
Okay. I'm going to share my screen. First, tell me what happened with your memo.
When I did it, it had the questions, the boxes, and I wasn't sure what to put in there.
Okay.
Which boxes do I have to fill?
Perfect. Okay. Let's come over here. We're going to go over memo real quick. Now, everybody remember we have a couple of new features out now, right? We have
It
the
was brilliant.
What was that?
It was brilliant on yesterday.
Yeah. So we have Selfie AI and we have Make It My Own, right? Now, Make It My Own right here. When we make this, we can select a picture from the library or we can upload an image. Now, you've got a couple of options here. When the whole point about Make It My Own is that we're going to come over here and go look at find somebody's post. So Eldon, this is a great post. Beautiful. I see you're on here. This is a beautiful post. Okay. So let's go find somebody's post that, let's see. Okay, let's do this one. This is Jim Carpenter. He is in a card network marketing company. Wonderful guy. So let's come over here. I like his post here. So Diane, what you first do is you're going to take a screenshot of this post.
Ah, that's what I didn't do. Screenshot.
And then we're going to come over here and we're going to upload the screenshot. Now, what that does for us is it gives the AI the ability to be able, there we go. So we've got the screenshot here. It gives the AI the ability to read through that and give us something similar. Okay. So you can define it for a business or a product. You can define the objective like you want. Most of mine turn out exactly the way I want, so I don't do a lot of that. Any additional instructions here? Maybe you want to, when you come over here, never underestimate the power of trying just one more time. Maybe I want to copy that, and the AI is going to really read that, but maybe I want to put that in there, please. Let's see. Write the post with about overcoming and never underestimating the power of just one more time. Okay. Now I could give additional instructions here, Diane. I could tell it right here to make it longer, make it shorter, any of those kinds of things. But right now I'm just going to go like this and I'm going to hit generate. Let's see what it comes up with for us. Okay. Now, as it said, it's going to read through the post. It's going to read through the entire screenshot. And now this is what it gives us. Okay. The
So
secret
how
is,
do you get the screenshot to here?
you didn't see me upload it. I clicked upload.
Where did you click upload?
Okay. Let me go and get another one. Because if I go,
Sorry, I just didn't catch it.
that's okay. No worries, honey. I'm going to open up a different screen so I don't lose this post right here. So give me 1 second. Okay. When I click on make it my own, do you see right here where it says upload image, drag or drop to upload, select from library or upload image?
Yeah.
That's what you do. You just click and upload the image, the screenshot.
So it will do it automatically.
Well, you click on it, it will open up the box. Like, have you ever uploaded a photo from your computer to Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so you
usually
know the
just go
box
from
up.
photos.
What was that?
I press on photos and then drag it.
Okay, you could do that. I've never done it that way. Let's see if that works.
But I don't know how to do it from a screenshot.
So where do your screenshots stay in your computer? If you take,
They're on my desktop until I don't want them.
okay. So from your desktop, do you have the ability to have your window partially open here and drag and drop from your desktop over here?
Yes.
So why don't you give that a try and see if
Okay.
you can upload the photo? Because I just did it here where I just dragged and dropped something right there and it uploaded.
Okay. I'll try that. Thank
Give it a
you.
shot. If you get stuck again, let me know though, because we
Okay.
can go back over this if we need to. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Hey, you're welcome, honey. All right, let's come back over to your original post though. Okay. So we uploaded this. We gave it some directions, right? Write the post about overcoming and never underestimating the power of trying just one more time. That's what I really wanted the post about. Let's see what it gave us. The secret to success: never underestimate the magic of one more attempt. As the legendary Thomas Edison said, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to success is always to try just one more time. Keep pushing boundaries and ignite your potential. I love this. Okay. Now,
Yes.
here's the thing. Sometimes, like this, Diane, you're going to find it and you're like, this image doesn't relate to the post regarding me, though. It's a great picture, but it's not for me, right? I have two choices at this point, Diane. I can either click image and find a different image, right?
Yeah.
Or more likely what I would do is I would open up my camera And I would go and take a selfie real quick. No filters, no funky stuff. Just go and take a selfie. So give me 1 second. I'm going to come over here to my little thing and quickly take a selfie.
You one amazing lady.
Ouch. Why am I amazing?
You one amazing lady.
I don't know why, but thank you. You're so sweet. All right, photo, okay?
Mhm.
Right here. Now, I'm going to use this just the way it is. I'm going to add a question to it though, because we always like questions, right?
Mhm.
So let's go hit get started. I'm going to post this on my Facebook. I'm not going to download the photo. I don't need it. I got inspired in a different direction. And so I'm going to open this up. And then I'm going to go ahead and post this. Now, remember, I'm going to put some white space in there, right? So the secret to success, never underestimate the magic of one more attempt. As the legendary Thomas Edison said, I'm actually going to break that up and put a little extra white space in there. The most certain way to success is always to try just one more time. Now, right here, what are you working towards? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to share some tips with you. Would first have to learn how to type. Goodness. There we go. What are you working towards? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to share some tips with you. And if you need help, actually, I'm not going to do an and. Yeah. And if you need help, DM me. Help you start reaching your dreams. All right. Keep pushing boundaries, ignite your potential. There we go. All right. Now, the selfie I just took, again, no filters, no crazy stuff. Don't do any of that, because then you go to an event and then nobody recognizes you. They're like, who are you? And it's like, I'm Elizabeth Orson. It's like, you don't look anything like your photos. Don't do that. Especially if you're dating, don't do that. Okay. Why aren't you coming up? There you are. Okay. So there's the thing. And now I put my photo in there, right? One quick selfie. No photos, no making everything perfect, no blur, no any of that other stuff. Okay. And boom. Post. There we go. Is it the most perfect photo? Nope, doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to be. I just want people to connect with me as a regular human being that helps people. That's it. Okay. So now I've taken, so this is my version of it. This is Christopher's or Jim's version of it. This is his. Now look at this. On here, it says our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Okay, now look at my post here. It talks about Thomas Edison in there. It took that from the photo, Diane, and it actually put the words from his post into my thing
wow.
and made it mine. So I don't know if everybody caught that, but look at his. Right here, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always try just one more time. Thomas Edison. You come over to mine. As the legendary Thomas Edison said, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. the most certain way to success is always to try just one more time. It's right there. So the cool thing about what the My AI is doing here is that anytime you find a post, maybe Sarita sees one of the leaders, sees Paul or somebody make a post that she's like, I like that post. We don't go and just steal somebody's post exactly the way it is, right? That's not true to who we are. But Sarita can go and cut out Paul's post and then go and put it in here, and it will create a post with that same feel, that same language, that same kind of thing for her. And now it's uniquely hers. So use your upline for inspiration, use leaders for inspiration. Come over to my page. Feel free to use whatever you want on mine. I don't care. It doesn't bother me a bit. So, but utilize the make it your own, because let me tell you, that thing is pretty powerful. It'll really help you with your social media. Diane, was that helpful?
Very helpful. I would really like to have a screenshot of that, what you just did.
Oh, sure. Here, let me give it to you. Oh, of mine of my own, or
No,
of
the other one.
Oh, let me go get it for you. I can do that. In fact,
How-
I think I could
How
drop
can
it.
I get that from you? It was amazing.
I think I can drop it here. Let me try. Let me see if I can drop it in here. If not, I'll just Facebook you.
Okay.
One or
Because
the
I
other.
need to send you a message anyway.
Here, let me try that. So there's the original post there. There's Jim's original post that's in the chat. That's the one you want, Diane, because it's in the chat right now.
Yes.
Perfect.
And
There
so
you
then I can screenshot that, of course.
You can actually grab that and download it and then use that in the My AI yourself.
How do I do that?
I think you right click and save as. So right click on the photo in the chat and click save as. Oh, good, Tina. I'm glad that was helpful for you too. All right, Ariel. Hi, hun. What's your question today?
Elizabeth.
Yes. Hi, Ariel.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, you can go anywhere around the world because you have a talent. You speak anything with your hands. You can talk about anything, and you talk with your hands, so people will follow your hands and they will understand better.
I think it's the Italian in me. I think that's where that comes from, right?
Elizabeth, here is my question. You see, I was just like Diane.
Yeah.
I had all mixed up sometime with my screenshot. I just have a challenge with that. So would you go back again? The first one you did something very simple, because I tried to do it with my, in my laptop, but I had to go here, and then I just said, okay, well, so you found a way to do it very simple. So let's see that, please, if
No
possible.
problem. So we're going to go back over to here to our page. Let me share my screen real quick. And all right. So the post, this is his post. So you're asking Ariel how to make an easy screenshot?
Yes.
Okay. So if you are on Mac, it's going to be Command
I'm not on
Shift.
Mac.
Command
Okay.
Shift 4.
Command Shift 4 for Mac. On Windows, when I used to use Windows, there was a program that I used. If you look up under your programs, called Snippy Tool. Snippy Tool, SNIPPINGTOOL. And so on Windows, if you can find Snippy Tool, and let me see what the equivalent of Snippy Tool is on the newer Windows. What is the new snipping tool for
It's the same.
Is it still Snippy Tool? Because they said they were going to get rid of it.
No, still there.
It's still there? Okay, perfect. Beautiful. So find Snipping Tool on your Windows. And when you do, it'll say snip, and then you can pull it out and then snip very easily.
Okay, I do that.
Try
Thank
that
you.
out. Let me know how it works, okay?
Okay. Have a fantastic day.
You too. Great to see you, Ariel.
Nice
All
to see you.
right. Phyllis. Hi, honey.
Hello, my question was actually the same. So I think it's got to be done through snipping, the snipping tool there, because if I do a screenshot, I'll
Right.
take all the background of it. And I
It takes
just want
the, yep,
to post.
exactly.
Okay, there is a way, and I've forgotten. I think it's Command Shift. You have to hit the Windows key and click or something, so I have to play with it a bit.
Yeah, I've been off Windows for so long now, I don't remember. But if anybody here remembers what the commands are for the Windows side, in Windows, look for the icon with the scissors. Yolanta says look for the icon with the scissors.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, beautiful. All right, let's go over to Nina real quick. Hi, gorgeous. Good morning, honey. Good to see you. Let's see what you've done today.
Okay.
All right, first of all, let's look at the photos. Okay, so cute. Now let's see how much bigger the photos are. Okay. So your wording you're seeing again is off of the thing. So usually having about an inch on both sides will make
Okay.
that much easier. Now I can show you how to do that. You're going to come over here, and when you click for your image, you can, now this is where it gets a little tricky, Nina.
I did it yesterday. What happens is it takes so long to then transfer it. I didn't have time. I have to redo it.
Okay.
Yeah, but show
gonna-
everyone, it's challenging, but I love it.
It once you get the swing of it, it's not too bad. It's just
Okay.
learning how to do it first. So let's take this one right here, and then we're going to go like this. We're going to edit image, just so I have a decent background. Now, what you're going to find is this is really long, right? You can't see the entire thing.
Right.
Now, if I shrink this down a bit, that's fine. That means I'll have that much. Okay. And I could open that, I could shrink it more, but maybe I don't want to shrink it. Maybe I want it exactly the way it is. So the way I'm going to put the wording on that is I'm going to add text to image, and you're going to see how big this is, right?
Mhm.
But notice here on the bar, you can actually place the bar where you'll get it in the middle or towards the bottom. Today, we're going to do it towards the bottom, more like Nina. So this is my text or whatever. Or let's go over to Nina's and just copy something of hers. Here. I'm just going to do this. All right, let's come over here, and I'm going to paste this in. Now, notice nobody sees the text, right? Where's the text? We're trying to find the text. Don't see the text, don't see the text, don't see the text. Where's the text? So let's go increase the font size. When you do that, you find the text. Perfect. Now I found the text. Now, here's the problem with this. We want to bring this down a little bit. And then you see this area right here?
Yeah.
This blue box is your frame of how wide it will be. The key to this is to always make sure you have about an inch or so off each side at least.
Okay.
And so you're going to center it, and you're going to keep both sides and make sure you're not going out to the end. If you do that, you will absolutely get, I'm going to make that even a little bit smaller. Okay. And a little bit smaller just to kind of show you.
Thank you.
All right. Now I'm going to take this down to the bottom, and I'm going to keep an right there. I'm going to keep some margin at the bottom. I'm going to keep some margin on each side. If I do that, now I've got a frame right here where you should see that. Now I could have made this font all the way in this photo, this whole giant thing, if I wanted to. The
Okay.
most important thing is keep margin on each side and the bottom and the top. If you keep the margin there, you should not have any more of the overlap problems when you're in a portrait type photo.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. See if there's any, do we have any other questions today? Everybody doing good on questions? Good? Okay. So everybody knows the assignment for this weekend, right? I give the same assignment every Friday. I'm so predictable. Do something nice for yourselves this weekend. As entrepreneurs, we are driven people, but we need to celebrate our wins. So what is your win this week? What is something that you've accomplished? Maybe maybe you worked on your mindset and you weren't as negative. That's a big one right there. Maybe you got a new customer. Maybe you got a new team member. Maybe you became more driven. You know, some days I remember days where I just woke up and I just had another day to do it again. And I was thankful for that. So, you know, celebrate your wins.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
can I say something before?
Yeah, absolutely.
You see, I turned 79. I'm on my first days of 80 years old.
It's
And
your
they told me
birthday?
a couple of years ago, they told me you need, no, it was already.
Oh, okay.
It was already May 5th. Okay. So, and the
Oh, happy
doctor
birthday.
that will look after my eyes said, you need to have cataract. You had to do something. And I put it off. I put it off for many years. You know, that was 3 years ago when she told me that. And then I said, that's it. I'm going to do it. And I got it done, both sides. And I can see how beautiful, I can see clear now.
Oh,
So the first thing I did when I everything was okay, take my vacuum cleaner.
no.
I couldn't believe it, Elizabeth. And I have a dog, you know.
That is awesome, Ariel.
So that's what it is.
That is hilarious. All right. If you ever get a new, there's so much wisdom in that. If you get a new prescription or you get your eyes fixed, go look and see your dust level and go look at your vacuum. You may want to vacuum. That's awesome, Ariel. Ariel, you have such a joy for life. And I love your heart and I love your passion. And I love the encouragement you always give everybody. Thank you for being here today. All right, we've got a hard stop coming up, but Trisha, did you have a question real quick?
Yes, I did. I was just wondering, yesterday they did a announcement of some new feature, and I was looking on the official Facebook page and I couldn't find the replay. So I was wondering if that actually happened, or am
That's a good
I?
question. It should have been on there. Let me ask Adrian if they're uploading it or where the replay is going to be held at.
Yeah, I didn't know if it even happened, so I was just, or something. Okay.
Let me see if I can find out. Can you Facebook me so I have your Facebook and so I can message you back?
Sure, I'm there already, but I can do that. I'll
Perfect.
just send a message.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Do something wonderful and nice for yourself. We'll be back on Monday with more My AI Live. Remember to bring your questions that you think about over the weekend. We're going to help you with your social media. We'll help you with conversations. If you're getting stuck somewhere in your network marketing business, this is the place to bring that question. We're going to help you with all of that. Hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, Tina, send me a Facebook message and I'll get the link to the time management, time blocking class for you. And I think that's everything. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank
Love
you. Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Enjoy.
Bye,
Thanks,
thank you.
Elizabeth.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks,
Enjoy the
everyone.
weekend.
Have a
Love
great
you
weekend.
guys.
Bye. Thank you.